Hello, and welcome to Pool Shark Analysis. Step into the heart-pounding action of the 25th U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship in 2000 as two titans of the game, EFREN Reyes and Johnny Archer, clash in a battle of skill and strategy. In this captivating video, we delve into one of the most memorable moments in billiards history. EFREN's masterful safety shot that left fans awestruck. For those unfamiliar with the nuances of 9-ball, let's break it down. In this game, players must always strike the lowest numbered ball first. And with each legal shot, they have the opportunity to continue until they miss, foul, or pocket the elusive 9-ball for victory. As the balls settled, a cluster formed around the 9, presenting a strategic challenge for both players. EFREN, known for his strategic prowess, assessed the situation with a keen eye. Pocketing the yellow and blue balls with finesse, he eyed the cluster, contemplating a combination shot using the orange ball to clear the path for the green.
Right-hand English and float out 2 rails for the 7 ball, or he can draw back off the 9. I kind of like going forward with the...
However, in a split-second decision, he shifted gears and sunk the orange, positioning himself for the critical shot on the green. With the table set in a precarious position and a challenging cluster obstructing his path, watch as he skillfully pockets the green ball, while simultaneously attempting to break the cluster. In this scenario, EFREN has various options. His primary choice entails pocketing the green ball, disassembling the cluster, and then skillfully sinking each subsequent ball with controlled cue action to secure the win. To execute this, he requires a left-hand English and moderate power in his stroke. However, this approach comes with a certain level of risk, with a success rate of 35%. The alternative choice involves pocketing the black ball and setting up a combination shot with the green to secure victory. This option carries a 20% chance of success. Nevertheless, there's a chance to sink the 9-ball directly, albeit with only a 10% probability of success. This particular shot entails the greatest risk, since no other balls will be pocketed. It's essentially a high-stakes, all-or-nothing endeavor. This shot demands a strong stroke with upper left English at a 10-degree angle. But when space becomes scarce, EFREN adapts his strategy, anticipating a crucial safety shot after contacting the 7-ball.
The 6 first, the 9 will move pretty slowly.
Now, let's see EFREN's strategy in action. Enjoy the show.
If you catch it a little thin, you don't maybe have position.
But how much room does he have to pocket the 6 with inside English? That seems to be a question.
Maybe not. I don't know. From here, it looks like he does.
You know, if it's marginal whether or not he can pocket the 6, particularly with right-hand English, he must draw it then.
Okay.
With the green ball pocketed, EFREN changed tactics, opting for a defensive move to gain the upper hand. With calculated precision, he carefully positioned the cue ball, burying it behind a cluster of balls and leaving Johnny Archer with a difficult predicament. Here, EFREN has the option to pocket the 7 through a bank shot in 2 different fashions. Depending on the power of the strike, he might sink it directly or by a rail. However, to win the set, he needs to break the cluster of 8 and 9 simultaneously. That's why, in the third approach, I've decided to use the far rail and execute a precise kick shot to pocket the 7 and break the knot. This shot has the 40% chance of success.
Yeah, he's going to put him behind the 9, but he's also going to get it the 7 to the other rail.
Oh, he has room to do this. Oh, this is even better. Just be sure you don't make the 7 cross corner.
The only thing Archer has is 2 cushions, I believe, toward the 7.
Here we have the simulation for the 2-rail shot. Or he might opt for the 3-rail shot instead. Opting for a triple rail shot would be the more prudent strategy, with a 10% likelihood of pocketing the 7 ball and positioning the cue ball favorably for winning the set. However, this shot requires careful consideration of both the angle and power of the shot. There's a significant risk of either missing the 7 ball entirely, which is a foul, or scratching in the corner pocket.
Now, if he contacts the 7 here, he doesn't have to give up a shot. If
I really like going 3 rails at this. I mean, you have a chance to make the ball. Maybe you get it safe.
If you've been captivated by the style of this channel thus far and have a specific match in mind that you'd like to see analyzed, don't hesitate to drop your suggestions in the comments. Let's work together to bring your favorite matches to life with insightful analysis. Your input could shape the future of this channel. Don't miss out.
Or if, you know, I mean, you don't want to shoot this short. You want to shoot it long. If you happen to hit in back of the 7 by hitting the 3rd rail, then there's a chance that, you know, when you walk away from the table, you won't even give up a shot.
Now, let's say if I can show you, we don't have the table on our monitor here. I'd like to show you on the telestrator what I'm going to suggest. We need the table on our...
Okay, we need a table on the telestrator.
Here we go. I'll show you what I like. I like right here with right hand English and just above center ball. 1, 2, and right like this. 3, and maybe you cut it in and a cue ball down here or something. Lots of neat things can happen by going that route. And your 2-rail attempt isn't ill-advised either. You might hit it 2 rails.
Well, even if you try to hit it long, you're still liable to hit it on the nose going down anyways.
But see, the 2-rail system lays perfectly for him to hit just before that first diamond, just to his left of it. And that takes him 3 rails into the 7 ball. I'm not going to go into detail and explain to you why. I mean, I don't want to wise you up too much.
He is carefully examining the table. It appears to be a bit congested, with the number 7 partially obstructed. However, I believe it's doable, though. Take a look at our most recent video analysis.
Oh, boy. All right, here we go.
Now, miss it long if you're going to miss it.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
And you got to hit this with a speed to give yourself a chance to win, too. I see some players who have great kicking ability, and they'll bunt a kick like this, thus affording themselves 0 chance to win.
Well, there's no reason to bunt this kick, considering the position of the 8.
All right, let's see what happens here. Now, look, he's eyeing it perfectly. That's exactly the right line.
It's a big shot here for him.
Well, it's huge. It could be the rest of his life. This is destiny, karma, fate, happenstance, whatever you want to call it, opportunity, history.
And he's having a little bit of a problem pulling the trigger.
Well, I'd have a hard time executing from this spot, too. I like to have a little nicer shot at my apples.
If at all possible, he would like to hit below center on the cue ball so it doesn't jump up in the air on him.
Yeah, good point, Billy. Good point. Well, I like the just above center ball here. All right, here we go. It's perfect bridge.
See how the cue ball jumped up?
Johnny Archer found himself ensnared in EFREN's intricate strategy, unable to find a viable option to counter EFREN's masterful play. With each move meticulously calculated, EFREN positioned the balls on the table in such a way that Johnny had no choice but to miss his shot. As the tension mounted and the pressure intensified, Johnny's options dwindled, leaving him no room for error. With a deft touch and unwavering focus, EFREN capitalized on Johnny's predicament, seizing control of the table and setting himself up for an easy, yet meticulously planned victory. Please stay watching till the end of the current content for the additional shots and highlights, as featured as an attached at the conclusion of this analysis.
Yeah, definitely the pressure's on Archer right now, that's for sure.
Well, Efren has
It's
nothing
been
to
on
lose
Archer
now.
the
He
last
thought he'd already
several
lost,
games.
man.
I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting content. Until next time, bye.
He was defeated. His body language suggested that. Yeah. Now the momentum has changed.